What's up, everybody? Oh, y'all can't see this yet. Oh, okay. All right, we're back. We're good. We're live. How y'all doing? How's everybody? It's Sunday.
Yeah.
This is freaking Chris.
What up?
How y'all doing? We got him back, ladies and gents. We got him
here.
back. Yeah. All right, now the funny thing is, actually, Chris has been like consistently telling me, he's like, dude, I have not checked out anything yet of D-Day, and I want to check it out. He's like, I've been avidly avoiding this because I want to check it out. So
I wanted to get a legitimate first time reaction.
Yeah.
So I'm hella stoked for all of it.
Hell yeah. Really quick, let's get some shout outs to everybody in chat. Thank y'all for spending your Sunday night with us. Flowers in the freaking house.
Flowers.
How was your trip, man? How was your trip?
Yeah.
I love it. Earth Mother in the house. Jordan, my own self, is in here. Yes. Little Stinker, how are you? Be the Light. I freaking love your name again. How are you doing? Freaking Astrid. Meg.
Megan.
Freaking Meg.
What is up?
Crystal, how are you? Tina Bean, how are you? Sarah, how are you? Sandra, how are you? Anna, how are you? Freaking Darcel. Yes. Maria, Leah, Tina, freaking everybody. I love y'all to death. All right. D. Woodgen. Or wait, no, hold on. How do we say this name again? How did you say that name?
Dewogden?
Dewodgen. Dewodnum. I'm gonna, yes. Freaking no. Yes. Noel, thank you so freaking much for the membership. JK, thank you for the membership. I freaking love you guys to death. Seriously, it's like this is my safe spot, okay? You guys, this whole thing has become my safe zone in life, and I just appreciate y'all.
Dude, I feel that.
Roman Lizzie in the house, yes! My trip was amazing, but I am tired. I feel that. I feel that. Heck yes. Sarah, how are you? Ronan Fox, I love your name. May! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, May in the house has actually sent us yeah. May, I'm very glad you were here, because if you weren't, me and Chris weren't going to open this. But we have this, and we're going to be eating this while freaking, doing some reactions on here.
Just stuff in our face.
Don't Sunday name me Megan! Yes. But, so, game plan for tonight, for everybody wondering. We're going to be watching, we've got maybe 2-3 reactions to watch on here of BTS compilation stuff that will not get us pulled down from YouTube, that we can watch together with everybody. So we're gonna be doing that whilst also trying treaties from Australia,
down under,
sent here from our freaking homegirl in chat, May, and I am really excited to try these out. So we're gonna be doing that. Who has soju ready? My girl. Yeah, Chris.
Never leave home without.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be eating this, and then Little Stinker, 7-month anniversary on your page. Yes, thank you so freaking much. Thank you for calling and talking to Mrs. Mama Meg, John. She is a freaking awesome lady. So thank you to her for answering the phone.
Mrs. Mama Meg.
Mrs. Mama Meg. Game plan equals chaos. Casey, yes.
I mean, we have a general idea.
Yeah.
And we always make it to the goal.
Yeah.
But there's going to be some twists and turns along the way.
There's point A to a point B, and we're maybe not taking the straight line to get there, but we're getting there eventually.
Yeah.
Mango soju? Hell yeah. That ain't mangosteen, though. If anyone lives in the Dallas area and you go to an H-Mart, or better yet, if anybody goes to an H-Mart and you find mangosteen soju, I have a P.O. box, and I will refund you your whole money. And plus, I don't even know what. I'll just send you pictures of me just being like, thank you, and drinking it. I love y'all. Like,
the mangosteen is king.
Hey, thank you so much. And then on top of that, super chat. Thank you so freaking much. And then Jordan with a gifted membership. Y'all are nuts, man. Love y'all's faces. Daniel. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. So that's the game plan. We're going to be watching some videos on here that won't get us taken down. And then on Twitch, directly after this, me and Chris are going to be reacting to the entire D-Day album. I've already heard it. I've heard it live. And so I'm going to be able to kind of like give more of a passive listen to, you know what I mean? Like finally.
Yeah.
And then I would go to H-Mart and get it for you if you were coming to Colorado. Oh, God. Mangosteens are the most amazing fruit in the world. I totally agree. Did we just become friends? Does Chris want to come to Colorado?
I don't know.
He looks like he wants to come to Colorado. John in a box. Yes.
I mean, sure.
So, Draws, how you doing tonight? All right, so let's freaking do this. We're going for it. We're going to be watching The first one is, this is BTS made a poem by themselves. And I'm pretty stoked to watch this because Meg said that we specifically need to watch V's poem. Pay attention specifically to our homeboy V is what she said. Colorado represent? Yes!
The V's knees.
So tired, wedding weekend, but I have tomorrow off. Yay, yeah! Tammy, how you doing? How you doing, Tammy? So yeah, we're going to get into that one. You want to try one of these treaties first? You want to go in and get this started really quick first? Okay.
Let's crack it open.
So we're going to crack this guy open first, and then we'll get to... Maria, how are you? Greetings from Argentina. Okay, anybody in chat, please tell us the country or the state that you're in watching this right now. Because we're in Tennessee.
Coming to your house.
Yeah, we're on our way. Hello from Portugal? Yes. In my travel dreams. Casey, yes. Yes, I love that Run BTS episode. Yeah, I didn't know what it was from exactly. Packaged and sent from Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, look at that.
Very cool.
It even says Down Under box.
No way.
I was like,
it does.
I was
It
like,
says
Down
Under
Under
box. Okay, so this is called a Down Under box. Yeah.
Under.
Down Under. All right, so we've got Maryland, New York, Washington State, beautiful state, Colorado, Washington, Louisiana, Texas. Okay, dang, I think you already know. I freaking yeah, I might know where you're from.
Virginia. I lived there for about a year.
Kentucky, yes. Idaho, Bon-ton-ton. Parents have a cut. Arkansas. So, Northeast Tennessee, not amused. Yes, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah. I like how we both say it that way. Why is it
We're on the same wavelength.
Yes.
We're on the same wavelength.
New York, Cuba. Oh, that is
Brisbane.
awesome. Yes. Florida, New York, Oklahoma. Freaking Casey.
Nevada. That's a place that I want to visit.
We were
someday.
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Hawaii. Oh my gosh. I love this so freaking much. Texas. So, couple of things really quick. Naya, how are you doing? So we're talking about kind of where everybody's from. In our Discord server, I'll repost it, or if one of our mods is actually active on Discord right now and can do that as well too, we have a map on there, like a where are you at map. You don't necessarily have to be super specific with it, but we're trying to find out where our next meetup will be before we do the Louisiana meetup, because Louisiana is going to be next year and it's going to be with the same reactors that we had this year. But we also might do one sooner than that, just like kind of a general meetup and hang out with Army. So if anybody's down, we've got a map, kind of like show us where you're located generally, and then we'll go from there. But I'm freaking stoked. Let's get at least into the first little thing really quick. Hi from Chile. Yes, Chile. It's in the announcements. I'll pin the pin map. The pin map. All right, I don't know what this is, but pin it in the map. Dude, is this like a... Dude, okay.
It's like a bib thing.
Is it a bib?
No.
I think it's a bib. I freaking like this.
Yeah.
Please keep myself from getting all crummy. Yes. Greetings from Argentina. Can we do a double bib, though? It could reach you, dude. It could reach you while we double bib, while we try to bust in to these treaties. Dude, yes. Oh my gosh.
It only stayed for a second.
Cool. Double bibs. Don't say we didn't double bib. All right, so here is a towel. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Okay, you're going to have to guide us through it. For dishes, it's a dish towel. Okay. So there's actually like a down under box little thingy. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, are these your puppies? Ah! I love this so much. This is on the beach, I guess, here where you're from. Oh, maybe it's
shielding my eyes.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Nice.
Look how cool that is. Oh, your dogs are beautiful. It says Gold Coast with our puppies. I was taking the photo. Oh, yes. Pretty much runs the heck. He pretty much runs the Heck podcast channel. We talking about Chris over here. Angela, where did it go? Somewhere. Does Chris have a YouTube channel? So yes, and it's actually, is it the Heck Official? Is that what it is now?
I mean, I think that's the actual URL.
Heavy metal, nice. Yeah.
I mean, it's called the Heck, but it's the Heck Official.
Oh my gosh.
Looking for the URL.
Yeah. So Chris,
yeah,
I'm gonna put
basically
this
mine and
on
John's.
this side over there. If you want to grab like one
All
thing
right.
out of there.
Let's see.
The Gold Coast. How freaking cool is that? All right, so Chris is going to pull one thing out. We're going to try this one thing and then just go from there. Uh-oh. All right, you got your hand on it. We got to try to eat this. That is the cutest dang thing ever. I don't think I can eat this. But
It's a freaking kangaroo.
that is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. Yes. Where can we
It's
put
got the
this?
flag too. Dude, that is awesome.
I wish we could just put it on the microphone and just have him streaming with us.
That's all the star power right there.
For real. It's got a little flag. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. That is so cute.
What do they call the baby kangaroos? Aren't they something?
Joeys?
Yeah, little Joey.
Little Joey.
It's a little
Can we
Joey.
call this guy Joey then? Yeah. We're going to call this Joey in the house. He's going to chill out with me right here. I freaking love that. Thank you so much, Faye. Dun dun dun. Let's see here. What is that thing? It's called a Crunchy?
A crunchy. A
It's just
Cadbury
straight up-
crunchy.
It's a Cadbury?
Dude.
Oh, I love Cadbury
This
stuff.
is actually one of the things that I've really wanted to try before.
No way, really?
Because Baby Hooligan from New
Yeah, Baby
Zealand
Hooligan, yeah.
was talking about these.
Crunchies?
Yes.
Dude.
They're like, they have like honey in them or something.
Putting together BTS. Yeah, they have honey in these? Well, let's try one of these then.
Yes. Here, you can open it.
Saw you on chat and say what reacts. Yes. Okay, I freaking look. I love going into other people's chats and like supporting them in any way I can. Like I love meeting other people. And I don't know, man. I hope it never comes off like I'm trying to like self-promote. I just like being in other people's chats and like I've streamed for literally from like one person, which was myself in chat, to like everything in between. So I absolutely love going into other streamers' chats
Yeah.
and just hanging out and like talking and stuff. It's cool. And she has such a great vibe and her community was awesome. So okay, here we go. Young Greg. Yeah, yes. We've already got a young Greg out in the field though. He's just eating it up. All right, man. Are you ready?
I'm stoked.
Do you want to just half this and we'll just here, we're just gonna half it. Boom. You go for it, and then I'm gonna go for it. And then we'll cheers it up. Alright, here we go. That's absolute gold. This stuff is gold?
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's like a delicious hold on, you gotta like block your own face. Kind of. Look at that deliciousness.
Yeah. Let me see that honey.
Yeah, dude. Cheers, my friend. Yes. Why don't we?
Dude.
Why? I'm moving. I'm officially moving. Okay?
All right, give me a plane. I'm
I
going to
know.
Australia right now.
I'm done with it. We have no good treaties here.
Mm.
People of Nashville, take to the streets. Make it so we have delicious foods here.
Dude, it's basically like honey brittle, like peanut butter brittle, but honey
But honey, yeah.
with
Oh.
chocolate on it. Damn.
People of Nashville, take to the streets. Okay, we have got to get H Marts here, and we also need to have these crunchies.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh!
So here's the plan.
Hit me with it.
We're going to go to Nashville.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go to every, not just Nashville, we're going to go to every house in Tennessee.
Yes.
And get a donation of $10 from every person that lives in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we're moving to Australia.
We'll be like, listen, this is a donation. It's strictly, it's voluntary.
We'll send you crunchies when we get there.
$10.
That's how we do it.
Oh my gosh! Look, like whenever I came back from Chicago recently, I came back and I love going to the grocery store. Like I love going to the produce aisle and just like finding food because I'm a huge foodie.
Yeah, dude.
So,
I mean, look at us.
I know, yeah.
This
huge
is like
foodie.
amazing.
So like I go into the produce area in Kroger that used to be like my place. I'm like, yeah, what do they got? And I walked in, I was like, this is horrible. What is this? Like, dude, I'm spoiled now. H Marts in every other place in the world are like just massive.
Way better.
They're like their produce area is like the size of my entire freaking Kroger's now.
Yeah.
Either way.
We're missing out. We're missing out here.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Ugh.
I know, man. I can't even deal with it. Are you planning on going to another Yoongi concert? Look, I don't have tickets to any other concerts, but if anybody had an extra ticket, I would find a way out there. So I would go, but I can't because I don't have a ticket. But I would go. I definitely would. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is BTS made a poem by themselves with the English subtitles, which is amazing. My favorite. I can spend hours in it. Yes, I love going to different places that have different types of food. I'm a huge foodie. Well, I do as I eat there too. Yes. We were talking about it. Your husband likes tonkatsu, and that's like my favorite thing ever. I would like swim in that.
We need to make that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not like boiling hot.
Yes.
You know, you just jump in and you're like, like screaming, but you're eating it.
It's how I go down. It's how I want to go down. I went online to see how much Oakland was, and it's not bad.
Oakland.
Meg, are you trying to tell me something right now? Because I'll go. I'll do it right now. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, good. I was like, oh, gosh. Boop. Ha, we're back.
Wham.
Let's do this, ladies and gents. First of all, my guy, J-Hope right here, looking like an absolute freaking jewel of a person. And Jin. Dude, get it up, man. Get that in ya. But it's during the week and then work. Forget work. Forget the week. Forget everything. Let's go to the concert. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Turn this up a good bit. Okay. Let's get this up.
나부터 까게 될 줄 몰랐다.
시를 낭독하기 전에 뭐 하고 싶은 말 있습니까?
Hold on 1 second. They have like the subtitles like way off on this one.
I was like,
It's like super low.
what's going on?
Yeah. Ba-da-dum. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Boom. Okay. Cacao. Maybe this will work. Okay. Got it. All right. Let me know if this is okay as far as like loudness.
마음으로 들어줘.
뭐 일어서서 낭독하실래요? 뭐
아니야, 앉아서 하자.
오케이. 일어서서요.
다리 후들거려서
아니,
너무 좋을 것 같아요.
감독님이 원하신 겁니다. 이거는.
와, 서서 하는 게 더 부담스럽겠다. 앉아서
나
하는
진짜
것보다.
나 미칠 것 같아.
혹시 전 저기 올라가서 읽어도
Is this a Run BTS episode? Is what this is, or is this Bon Voyage? Or... I love that they troll each other too. You know what I mean? Like they're like working on these poems and stuff like that, and then they're just like.
I mean, that's
just
literally
giggling.
like, it shows true friendship.
Yeah, 100%.
When you're able to riff on the fellas, you know.
Yeah, they were all so embarrassed to read their poems out loud, and it's even funnier that they're all like giggling at each other. Like I freaking love that. It's so funny.
야, 마지막이라 더 부담스러워.
야 진짜.
읽겠습니다. 가자.
여기
JK starting it off, of course.
황금.
Gold.
황금?
전정부.
황금? 황금. 황금이 뭐야?
황금.
어머니의 태몽으로 황금비가 내려 그 빗방울 닿는 곳마다 황금으로 뒤바뀌었어.
Golden rain.
야 생각보다 퀄리티가 좋은데?
I know. Yeah.
I was thinking
아무것도
golden showers.
Yep.
황금 같은 시기에 그대들을 만나 나 자신이 빛나기 시작하였어.
Aw.
처음엔 내가 황금이었으나 시간이 지나 주위를 둘러보니 내 주위가 온통 황금으로 뒤바뀌었다.
필이네.
He's a master. Yes.
이 소중한 빛들을 잃고 싶지 않소.
Icing on the cake.
That was really good.
우리가 약간 어렸을 때
Okay, so now you actually write poems a lot. Like I've always considered myself to write like lyrics, which I think are just essentially poems. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
The only thing that makes poems is if you say,
Yeah.
hey, this is a poem.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's very true.
I mean,
yeah.
like if we're being honest here.
But I'm not well educated on the band. I love a handful of their songs. Ronan, welcome in, by the way. How are you doing? But and then also, is there Robin in the house? Is that where it is? But yes, welcome in. How are you doing? But dude, so you being a poet yourself and myself being a lyricist, I feel like we can look at these and like give like our own opinion on these
Yeah,
lyrics. I
straight
think
up.
that'd be cool. So yeah.
I think the confusion that a lot of people have with poetry is they think that everything has to rhyme at the end.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah.
You can do a lot more. You can do a lot of different things instead of rhyming to make poetry work.
For me, I always end up like I kind of word vomit on just on the page. I like to
Yes,
do everything
that's
physically most of the time.
Just about what I do.
Yeah.
It's word vomit.
Yes.
And like I don't necessarily even comprehend it fully.
Yeah.
Until I go back and read it again.
Yes, and then I can kind of form structures afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like essentially getting it there first. And I think that a lot of people do that with even art, like the physical form of art as well too. Like whenever they're painting stuff,
Yeah.
it starts off a lot of the times just they don't know, you know.
Some of, like, if I'm being honest, a lot of my writings just start with one word.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have one word, or I'll have like one phrase, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's really good. Why did
Yeah.
I think of that? And then I just build off of that one thing.
I like that.
And
But
that
yeah.
one thing doesn't even have to be like the beginning word. It can be in the middle, or it can end up being
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the actual poem.
I think it's even cooler if it does end up at the end. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You work your way.
A lot of mines end up being that way. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, I think what's cool about JK's here was that I think he did exactly that. Like he probably started off with the word golden, and then he just went into it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that's what happened there. So that was freaking cool. But let's get into the next one.
또 그렇고 뭔가 이 시에 대한 감각이 있는 것 같아.
시적
I'm
감각이
embarrassed.
있네.
I love that they're so
누구야?
still so embarrassed. I'm like, why?
야 기대된다 태영아.
하기 전에 C에서만큼은 형이라 부르면 좀 그럴까
That'd be
봐.
awkward to call you brother.
석진이
Aw.
그렇게 한 거에 대해서 약간 조금은
Snaps it.
이해를
전 쿨합니다.
Yes, Snapchat.
나도 괜찮아요.
나도 쿨.
제목 그 무시랍고
It's not a big
김태형.
deal. Aw. Aw.
그 무시랍고 석진아 무대하다 안무 한 번 틀렸다고 슬퍼하지 말거라 그 무시랍고 다음엔 그 부분 안 틀리면 되지 으쌰으쌰 남준아 손키스하고 멘붕 오지 말거라 그 무시랍고 너의 손키스로 인해 많은 아미분들이 심쿵을 한다
Pound.
윤기야 다음 생엔 돌멩이로 태어나고 싶어 하는데
Okay,
걱정
so-
말거라 그 무시랍고
I still don't know their real names connected to
Yeah.
who they really are.
So he just said Jin, which is my bias, and then
Okay.
he just said after that he said Namjoon, which is RM,
Okay.
and Rat Monster. But yeah.
Okay. I'm still learning that.
Hey, no, dude, it's cool. It takes a while for me too. But I wanted to go back because I'm trying to think of who he's.
많은 아미분들이 심쿵을 한다
And who's that?
윤기야
No, the one that's
다음
doing
생엔
the...
돌멩이로
this is me.
태어나고
Okay,
싶어
that's
하는데 걱정 말거라 그 무시랍고 내가
That is my
항상
favorite
그걸
thing I
몸에
think he
지녀
said.
너와 아름다운 곳을 많이 가리라
오.
Okay, that was what I really wanted to see. He said Yoongi, which is Suga, or Augusti, which we're about to react to his full album. He said, I want to be a stone in your pocket in my next life. That is like the sweetest thing I think I've ever heard somebody say. He said,
Yeah.
you're going to many beautiful places. That was freaking awesome, dude.
Man.
God, that was a cool way of saying that. Yeah, I want to be a stone in your... I want to be a stone in your next life. You want to be a stone in your next life. God, there you go. Okay, he said you want to be a stone in your next life. Jeez, totally messed up.
돌멩이로 태어나고 싶어 하는데 걱정 말거라 그 무시랍고 내가 항상 그걸 몸에 지녀 너와 아름다운 곳을
I'll bring you to a lot
많이
of beautiful
가리라
places.
Okay.
Okay, he was okay.
사골이야.
There
왜
you go,
얘만
that makes
좋아해?
sense.
호서가 무대에서 안무 틀리면 항상 무서운 표정 짓는데 그러지 말거라 그 무시랍고
Don't do that.
천녀 일칠 한 번쯤은 누구에게나 실수하길 마련이다 따뜻한 미소로 보아다오
Wow. J-Hope, dude. J-Hope's so funny.
있어요. 그 마지막 의성어 보소.
지민아 다이어트 때문에 음이탈 때문에 무대 한 번 실수한 거 너무 스트레스 받지 말거라 그 무시랍고
무시라고.
너 무대에서 뭘 해도 내가 본 사람 중 가장 멋진 사람인 거에 변함없이
Oh my god.
Dang.
That was awesome. He really wrote.
형들 놀리고 괴롭히고 더 괴롭히려고 운동하고 그러지 마라 그 무시라고 막내는 애교가 많을수록 귀엽다 지금은 귀엽지가 않다 오구
That was freaking awesome.
Man. That was dope.
Yeah, and like, dude, I think that one kind of went to the whole thing where like he didn't really necessarily worry about rhyming too much.
Yes. That one
Yeah.
was more like an actual song.
Yes.
Like you could have wrote a song called "It's No Big Deal" and that would be what it
Yeah.
was.
That was just a great statement to all of the band members. I
Yeah.
love that though, man.
Yeah.
And I've said this about V before. He reminds me kind of like talking to, I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but he reminds me of talking to my granddad kind of. Because my granddad, like, he'll let you talk, and then he thinks, like, you could tell he's definitely listening to you whenever you're talking, and then he'll say something really funny and prolific. You know, like you're just like, what? Where did this come from?
Yeah.
It's just so like, and V does that. Like that, what he just wrote, that's kind of how he talks too.
Okay.
And I love that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Very uplifting. It almost seems like he's kind of like the glue in a way that
Yeah,
holds
I
him
can
together
see that.
sometimes, like a sort of comic relief kind of.
Yeah. He definitely is like that for me. I love the fact that he's comedic relief a lot of the times and just very funny. Ba-da-da.
You got to have that.
Yeah.
Because if you're too serious, then you'll eat yourself alive with criticism.
Tracy, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome in. V's father encouraged the members by saying it's not a big deal to help them cope with issues. That's why the V's poem reflects the words of each. Aw, see, that's so cool. Phoenix, how you doing? Funny you said that he reminds you of your grandpa, because my brothers always say V dresses like one with his slacks and slippers all the time. I love it though.
He's
man.
already
Like,
he's ready.
yes.
He's already in
yeah,
them.
1,000%. Not casting any shade. I absolutely love the way that he is. I think it's hilarious and awesome. Boom. Here we go.
와요. 가장
Yeah,
시
nice.
같은 시였네.
이럴수록 마청의 시가 더 기대됩니다.
야, 이거 맞지?
Oh my.
지금
Freaking
천녀일치
Jin.
나오고 황금비 나왔거든요.
아, 괜찮아요.
Phoenix,
아,
thank you
이게
so much for the
지민이
membership and little
사람들이 앞에서
sticker.
너무
Thank you
잘했다.
so much. Y'all are amazing.
지민이 옷도 지금 딱 뭔가 시 발표회처럼 입어서 낭독해 왔어 지금.
아니 그
웅변대 아니야? 웅변대?
추워서 그냥 안에 있는 거 입고 났습니다.
왜 갑자기 부담되냐?
저의 제목은 함께라는 건
To be together.
He already grabbed him before they said anything.
함께라는 건 참 어려운 것 같다.
Aw.
모르는 사람을 만나 서로 너무 다른 사람을 만나 내가 실수했나 제가 왜 저러나 생각하게 하는 함께라는 건 참 어려운 것 같다. 그런데 없으면 허전하더라. 내가 즐거울 때, 슬플 때, 위로받고 싶을 때 이상하게 생각나는 사람들이더라. 그렇게 함께하던 사람들이 참 고마운 우리라는 이름으로 함께 있다. 사소함도 함께 나누는 우리가 되어 있다. 아프지 않았으면 하는 사람들이 옆에 있다. 오늘도 해가 저물어 갈 때 우리는 함께 있다. 함께라는 건 그런 것 같다.
Aw.
Man, that was so sweet.
난 제일 마음에 드는데.
진짜요?
Okay, so at first that kind of threw me off because I thought that like Jin's was next. I thought Jin was going to be doing his poem next, but I think so like that makes so much sense that it's coming from Jimin though. Jimin's like such a like I don't know, like you were saying the glue is kind of V a little bit, but like I think like Jimin's the one that's like, dude, let's not, move out of the dorms together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like he's a very freaking like friend and community
dude, that's
person.
how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my friends.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Like
man.
being together. That's what matters most.
Watching from Southern California, heck yes. Welcome in. How are you doing? I definitely cried a bit at Jimin's poem. Yeah, and like, it just feels like I hope that he's doing amazing right now, and I love to know that he's busy and active and stuff like that. While the members aren't necessarily going, so they're going from youngest to oldest. I know Jimin's, man. I hope that he's doing good. I'm glad to see him busy and stuff while everything's going on in the military stuff. It's a whole letter. It really is. But all right, here we go. Next one. Who's up next?
아, 가장
되게 잘 썼네.
가장 뭔가
가장 와닿는데.
이해가 탁탁탁 되고 뭔가
제가-
진심이 전해집니다.
지금
I can feel the sincerity.
야, 저는
Yes.
저는 그렇게 진지하게 쓰지 않았습니다. 여러분이 생각하는 것만. 기억한다. 태영이의 반상머리, 정국이의 사슴 눈망울과 돌청 스키니 바지,
Stonewash skinny jeans. Get it, dude.
호석이의 회색 패딩, 윤기 형의 파란색 추리닝 바지, 석진이 형의 아재 개그 안 하던 시절, 지민이의 두툼했던 몸.
Oh God.
기억한다. 우리의 한강, 우리의 자전거, 우리의 G 땡땡땡 브이넥, 우리의 G 땡땡땡 치노 반바지, 우리의 쇼케이스, 우리의 소불고기, 우리의 대기실 의자, 그리고 우리의 피땀 눈물.
Aw.
그 모든 기억은 내 머릿속 서랍장 가장 깊은 구석에, 그 모든 기억은 한글 자음 기억처럼 소중한 내 첫 번째. 그래서 나는 오늘도 기억을 기억한다.
Damn.
His
RM.
was very like steeped in reality.
Yes.
Like things that you see.
Yeah.
That was a very realistic poem,
But the cool thing was like the way that he said that that's in the corner of the shelf of my
Yes.
mind. I love that so much. So it's like
that was
leave it
like
up
the
to
one
him.
metaphor part
Yeah.
that made it just be like
So
like,
real.
boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, dude, that was beautiful, man. There's so
Love
many.
it.
That was really cool. Jeez. And then he was like, mine's not that serious. And he hit you guys with some straight up things that you can literally feel. And then be
Yeah.
like, boom.
Straight
All
up
those
literal memories that
Yeah.
he picked out.
Yeah, that is so cool. And you could see like them smiling in a little bit whenever he said the GXXX V-necks and the shorts. You can see like V's face just giggling. Got me up in the feelings for real though, man. And like I don't know, I just imagine for them they could all like put themselves in every little memory that he's saying right there. They could be like, yep. And then whenever he said the shelf thing, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's good.
야 이게 진짜 야
Definitely
이거
works,
어떡하냐고.
아, 호소에서 기대된다.
야 진짜 야.
기억을 기억한대. 야.
Oh, V, it got him. It got V.
이거는 그냥 노래로 내도 되는 거
와,
아니야?
쟤네
이런 표현이 나와?
기억을 기억한다.
야 이러면 내가 어떻게 되냐. 나
That
진짜.
was so beautiful. That's the first word, I guess, in their
야
first
재영.
letter.
잘할 수 있어.
여러분
과연 호석이
저는
Or
정말
a fun one.
sense 있게.
Give us a fun one,
호석이가
please.
갑자기
네.
우리는 한다.
It's the second letter in the alphabet.
읽어주세요.
제목 C 우리 남준 씨, 석진 씨, 윤기 씨, 지민 씨, 태영 씨, 정국 씨, 그리고 호석 씨. 이 씨들은 어느덧 예쁜 꽃이 되었네. 누군가에게 아름다움이 되고,
Aw.
누군가에게 기쁨이 되고, 또 누군가에게 추억의 향기가 되었네. 우리 남준 씨,
Aw.
석진 씨, 이용기 씨,
도돌이
지민 씨, 태영 씨, 정국 씨, 그리고 호석 씨. 그땐 장미꽃처럼
Oh my god.
꺼졌어. 아 분위기 좋은데 꺼졌어.
저 장미꽃 처음에 꺼졌어.
아왜
Singing is so loud here.
꺼졌어?
하면 돼. 하면 분위기 더 좋아요.
피어땐 장미꽃처럼, 흩날릴 땐 벚꽃처럼, 지울 땐 나팔꽃처럼,
He's adding singing in there, which is
아름다운
next
그
level.
순간처럼,
그 순간처럼.
함께합시다. 시아랑해.
허변 같으시다 진짜. 도돌이표 부분이 좋았습니다.
I like the repeat.
우리 남준 씨, 석진 씨.
어느덧 그 씨들이요 꽃이 되었어요 우리.
그렇죠.
Okay, so before he gets into his, like, I thought that was freaking perfect. I thought that was freaking perfect. And he's
I
saying,
feel like
too-
it represents him so well.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
his writings.
Yeah, he seems like the person at a party that would just you want him to talk more because he's hilarious, or he's just like he is a light. I think of a person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know. Pretty funny, but also like, dude, he brought those lyrics in there, pretty much saying like you're a seed that will bring like from memories to people and stuff like that. So like, even though his was like funny and stuff,
He
freaking
made
perfect.
it silly with the way that he delivered it.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
his delivery.
yeah.
But there was some magic in those lines.
Yes, I love J-Hope. Heck yes, flowers.
아 이제 슈가 씨 갑니다.
All right, the second.
조명 꺼졌어.
저는 갑니다. 저의
Oh
제목은
God, what a relief.
다행이다입니다.
다행이다.
벌써 데뷔한 지
Oh dang.
5년. 그저 꿈만 턴 소년. 아무것도 없던 우린 이제 많은 걸 가졌다. 꿈만 꾸던 우리는 누군가의 꿈이 되었다. 삶은 선택과 후회의 반복. 나 또한 두렵고 우리 또한 두렵다. 높은 창공을 꿈꿨지만 여기는 높고 추우며 숨이 가쁘기도. 많은 빛이 우리를 쬐일수록 그림자도 많아지는 것.
Dang, I love that.
일곱이라 다행이다. 함께여서 다행이다.
Dang.
아 좋아. 그림자도 많아지는 법.
멋있다 다들 멋있어.
그래 내가 고민 안 했으면 큰일 날 뻔했다니까.
이제 활용 점점
엔진이네요 엔진.
Okay, before Jane goes, dude, I love the thing that he said. the brighter the light is on us, the darker the shadow that we cast. And they talk about that a lot. I think it's really cool that they're really aware of like their own footprint in the world and like what their fame means for like not only them but like the rest of the I think they mean that a lot of the times in other ways too, like the rest of the K-pop community, like bands that are coming up after them, how big their shadow that they cast
It's
is.
extremely responsible.
Yeah.
Like extremely. Like
I don't think a lot of people think like that either, man. Like I definitely know that a lot of musicians don't feel that same way, you know?
yeah,
like
because they literally put the responsibility on the fans to think about certain things and be certain ways and not look to them as inspiration or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of them do that.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know, but that was freaking perfect, man. Yoongi
Yeah.
is like y'all were saying. I think RM as well too is a freaking like a. I think I've said the words for Suga before. I think he's like a lyrical sniper. Like I think he has something that he's shooting
Suga,
for, and he gets it every time.
The way that he wrote, and a lot of even his lyrics that I've seen in his other songs, he really understands the beauty in light and darkness.
Yes.
Because darkness is scary, but there's also beauty in it if you look hard enough, you know?
Yeah. Having seen, okay, here we go. Vera said, John and Chris, having seen the personality of each member through poems, with which one do you feel that are similar the most? Let us watch this last poem, which is Jin, and then I'll totally answer that question. But is that cool with you?
Yes.
I always feel like this episode of poem reflects each person really well. I'm excited to see what Jin's is because he is always that guy is like, I just want to make people happy and I want to make people laugh. So I wonder how much of this is going to be humor and how much of it is going to be like honesty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much are we getting through in this?
Let's
watch this last one.
인식을 듣기 위해서
That's a great
앞에는
question,
거의 뭐
though.
에피타이저 같은
에피타이저죠.
느낌이죠.
하이라이트.
They were all just appetizers?
이 사람들 빨리 지금 빨리 새로 빨리 써내요 지금.
형 저는 지금 눈물 쏟을
I'm ready to
준비해야 돼.
shed a tear, Jin.
형 그거 보면서 그냥 형이 새로 만드세요.
제목
Aw.
달려라
BTS.
힘들어서 너무.
쉴 틈 없이 달렸구나. 달려라 방탄도 방탄소년단도. 세상의 모든 것은 지치기 마련. 그 시간이 지금이 아니길 빌고 싶다. 물 흘러가듯이 살고 싶었지만 나는 물이 아니라 치열하게 살아가는 동물이란 걸 느낀다. 그동안 가족을 이루어 항상 행복하고 힘을 모아 무엇이든 이뤘지만 자연을 거스를 순 없다. 슬슬 나이를 먹어가는 나를 보며 우리의 춤을 되돌아본다. 아, 너무 힘들다. 필름이잖아 이거는.
Oh, God.
앞에 감독님.
성득쌤, 춤이 너무 힘든 게 많습니다. 저는 쌤을 믿고 있습니다. 남준아, 우리 모두 파이팅.
감동스럽다 갑자기. 숨이 힘들다고 지금 회사에 건의하고 있는데.
마지막에 많이 졸렸나 봐요.
아니 내가 진지하게 쓰고 있었어 중간까지.
자연을 거스를 수 없나 보다까지 어떤
going against nature.
멋진 말이 나오길래 자연을 거스른 뭐지?
Okay, so like, dude, I gotta say that happens to me a lot too. Where like I'll be writing something and then a line will get like I'll get into a line of a poem or something like that or lyrics. I'll get to that and then I wrote it already and I can see it on the page and then my mind goes straight to that. And I feel like that's what Jin did with that, where he was talking about like thinking back about the dance and he was like, man, this makes me tired. He just like literally just got stuck on that, you know? Because
Yeah.
it started off beautiful.
Yeah.
And then it just got into this, and that's like man.
Sometimes that happens to me, and then I'll end up switching the placement of where like sentences are.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like this has to be the beginning, and then I look at it in a different way. I'm like, oh, maybe it can be the end.
Yeah, that
And
makes
I can put
sense.
other things in the top, so I can like
Yeah.
it changes your brain to think about other things and to focusing on
Yeah.
that. You know.
Jim and All the Purple said the duality of Jin, and that's so freaking true. That's so freaking true. And then freaking Sender said it's an emotional roller coaster. One you're laughing, the next you're crying. I love them. Very freaking true. All right, so here we go. We've got up here. Vera said John and Chris, having seen all the personality, seeing kind of the personality of the members through their poems. Which do you feel like that are similar the most? That you're similar the most to. So like
That I like the poem that
Yeah.
I relate to the most.
yeah.
I was about to say I was gonna go with Suga before we even
Yeah.
saw the last one.
Dude,
I could
love
already tell you.
Suga's. Yeah.
Just because of the light and dark thing.
Mhm.
Like I love the darkness, and there's a lot of things that I write based on darkness that
Yeah.
reflects out of it.
Mhm.
But not necessarily in like a depressive way or like
Yeah.
an evil way.
Mhm.
But like darkness is just a
It
different.
doesn't. Yeah.
It's just a different perspective than light.
Yes.
Like at nighttime, things outside look different,
Mhm.
but they're the same. They just look
Yeah.
different than if it was the sun was out. You know.
To me, like that's one thing that I love about it is because it always represents like mystery to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like the unknown is the darkness, and I love that.
Because
Like,
there's
that to
different
me is the-
there's different kinds of darkness, just like there's different kinds of light.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't
I would
know,
have to say
man.
Sugar for sure. though,
Yeah,
because-
Sugar's pretty amazing. I like that one as well too.
But I did like what was the first one? The first one.
JK
Uh,
or V's was
V.
really good.
V.
Like I like
His
V
was
a
very
lot.
good. I
Yeah.
liked V's a lot.
I don't know, man. I was either gonna say like I really like the like I don't know. I thought that RM did a really good job. Like I love RM's. I thought that was really cool. But then Suga too. Like Suga's definitely was my favorite. I don't know that it's the one that I relate to the most, but it was definitely my favorite one. Suga's my favorite. Gets me every time. Chris, now I need you to write a poem off of what you just said.
The dichotomy of light and darkness.
Boom! Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, I could try.
You're so honest. Yeah, hell yes. I love that though. Trans, how you doing? But yeah, I totally agree. I think that would be cool. He needs to do it. Let's get him to write some poetry.
I mean,
Candace.
there's a lot of my. I was on this
Haikus.
haiku kick. I was on a
Yeah.
haiku kick for a long time because I had lost a lot of my inspiration.
Mhm.
And then haikus are structured.
And they're like,
They're
Yes,
575.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like a legitimate haiku is not 575.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the American version of a haiku is 575, like syllables. So 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and then 5 more syllables. And that made my brain think in such a different way that I like just went on a spree of haikus because
Yeah.
it just felt so cool to write in that kind of structure and make it work out well, you know?
yeah. Well, and two, like, I think sometimes, like, for instance, that the writing thing that I just went to, that things like that where you force yourself to write allows you to kind of break out and start being more creative.
It's like an exercise
Yes.
for your brain.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of the times people are like, you know, this is a muscle and you can flex it and you can grow from doing these things. And I feel like doing stuff like that, like the haikus,
Yeah.
kind of helps you flex that muscle a little bit, you know. And I think that definitely helps. But
And it will help everything else you write later.
yeah, yeah. Highlight today got dude the new Zelda game. Oh, it's amazing. Cannot appreciate the light without experiencing the darkness. And to be honest, too, like. I don't know. I feel like the
Sometimes I
opposite of
bathe
that
in the
is
darkness.
yeah. I was about to say I think the opposite of that is
Sometimes
very
I
true,
bathe in
too.
it a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
I freaking I don't know. As far as like the actual darkness, like night and that, I love that.
Yeah.
I thrive. I'm like definitely a moon child in a sense. So
Yes,
like
dude.
whenever the lights go down
Yes.
outside, I feel like more just like
You spread your wings.
yeah,
Yes.
dude, definitely. And I like not only like I am more active, but I'm also mentally a lot more there and creatively a lot more there. Like I love creating and writing at night. Like it just makes me
I think
feel better.
genetically some people are just wired that way.
Yeah,
It's
I
just like
agree.
some animals in nature are nocturnal.
Yeah,
Why can't some humans be just nocturnal?
I
like in
completely
general,
agree with that.
you know?
Yes. But all right, here we go. Freaking finishing it off. But I love these. Though. These have
Yeah.
been amazing so
감독님이었어요.
far.
This is fun.
이건 예능이라고 웃기게 써야 된다는 거야.
아무 말씀 안 하신 것 같은데.
I don't think they told you
예능이라고
anything.
하긴 했어. 형 자연에 왔어요.
형은 흘러가는 물이 아니라 치열하게 살아간 동물이었어.
동물이었어요. 진짜로?
I'm not water that will go with the flow. I'm an animal.
쉽지 않습니다. 야 저는
Yes.
쓴다.
멤버들이 와 다들 글 너무 잘 쓴다.
나
They
이거
did.
간단하게
They did so good,
왜 그 시 썼는지 한번 물어봐도 되나?
저한테 딱 직관되는 단어가 떠오른다면 그게 황금이었어요.
황금 막내.
그거를 빗대어서 우리 고마움을 표하고 싶었던 거예요.
오.
형 씨는요?
Have a
우리가
blessed
가끔
night,
힘들
Trans.
때 제가 유일하게나마 얘기해 줄 수 있는 거는 그 무시라고라는 그런 말뿐이 없었던 것 같아요. 그래서 이 말의 뜻을 또 한 번 얘기해 주고 싶었던 것 같습니다.
되게 위로됐던 것 같아요.
그 무시라고 그 무시라고
진영 얘기 되게
It's no big deal
궁금한데.
when down was very
저희가
Yeah, like I think the It's No Big Deal one was like probably the most comforting of those.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean? Like that one was really cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think that's why I like his, and I think that's why I liked RM's a lot, because they both had like a real world connection to what they were saying. You know what I mean? Like I think the rest of them definitely did as well too, but a lot of them were like, I think out of all of them, those are the two that you could really like. Each member could go back and be like this exact member.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
굉장히 열심히 달리지 않았습니까?
그렇죠.
언젠간 저희도 지쳐서 이렇게 끝이 나는 날이 오겠지만 그 순간이 지금이 아니길 비는 마음으로 썼습니다.
멋있어요.
앞으로
Little did he know, I
더
mean, it's 5
나아가고
years
싶다는
afterwards, you know?
형 씨.
저는 우리 멤버들을 꽃으로 비유를 하고 싶었어요. 그래서 언어 유희를 좀 써서
씨아랑해.
네. 씨아랑해. 우리 멤버들 씨아랑해.
시아랑의
네, 저 같은 경우는 함께라는 건 참 힘들지만 이렇게 어느새 고마운 사람들이 되었구나를 적어보고 싶어가지고 오래 걸렸던 것 같아요, 제가.
좋았습니다. 슈가 씨.
저는 요즘 되게 글을 많이 쓰는데 이거는 그냥 그런 것들을 좀 조합해본 굉장히 이런 생각을 되게 많이 하고 삽니다.
네, 다 느껴졌었어요.
우리 7명이라서 다행이다.
마지막
I
기억한다.
love that one, man. That was so freaking good.
나 기억한다.
첫 번째로
Today's
기억한다.
MVP.
다들 기억하세요, 다들.
기억하세요?
저는 이제 그런 말도 많이 하잖아요. 과거는 과거고 뭐 현재는 현재다. 근데 이제 저는 요즘에 되게 옛날 것들에서 의미를 찾아내는 걸 약간 연습하고 있는 과정이 있는 것 같아서 또 그 시절에 그 시절에 우리는 진짜 그 지땡땡땡 그 부인에게 이제 제일 멋있는 거라고 생각했잖아요. 그렇죠.
Been there.
그런 시절을 생각을 하면서 지금 위로가 많이 돼가지고 또 그런 거를 되게 생각을 많이 하고 있었어요. 네. 그래서 친구들한테 편지를 써라 그러니까 그 기억이 이제 제일 먼저 나더라고요.
Really quick, I just wanted to say this. I think it's actually over, maybe? It's almost over. But I just want to say this too. Like RM, especially with his newest album, he's talked a lot about time and the way that he views it. Because he was just then talking about the past. Now he's kind of working on like comprehending it better and working through these things. And like, dude, he's talking right now about being more present in life. I think that's where he's at currently right now. It's like he doesn't want to work too much on thinking in the future. And I think that I don't know, man. I think it's really interesting how much he is actually thinking about life.
Yeah.
And like how to live his life better. I know I don't know. I know I talk about things like that a lot, but like he is really diving into it and putting in like a lot of mental work into how to make his life be the most meaningful I think that he can, or like how he wants to utilize his time the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very cool though.
I feel like to get to that point, you have to do a lot of self-reflection.
Yeah.
Because the only way you can stop thinking about the past so much is to think about it enough to get the information that you need. So that you don't necessarily have to think about it all the time anymore.
Yes.
So that requires a lot of self-reflection and thinking about things that might have happened in your past.
Yeah.
And then you get past it and you can start thinking about the now.
Learning how to correctly process either memories or like your thoughts and stuff like that has to be probably like the greatest arsenal that you can have.
Yes.
You know?
We're not taught how to do that.
Yeah, there's not like a I don't know, like processing class in school, you know what I mean?
And the wild thing about processing anything in life is every single person on this planet processes life at a different pace.
Yeah.
I process things way slow. Way slow. Because like I'll end up because I live in the moment a lot, you know?
Yes,
I
me
feel like
too.
you're
That's
the same.
what we were talking about. Yeah,
We live in the moment. You're just going. We're going. And a lot of times you don't really process or think about deeply the things that might have happened.
Yeah.
So it'll end up being like years or months later and you're like, oh, and you think about something and you're like, whoa, that was different than how I thought it was back then.
Are y'all like that too? Is anybody else in chat like that? Because like I know that me and you are, and I don't know if that's like a times or where we grew up in or just our minds and self. But like,
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm definitely that person that like we were talking about this. We often say this a lot in the sense of, like videoing stuff. Up until the vlog that I just did for Chicago, if I wasn't with anyone else, all that footage probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Because I live in that moment.
Yeah.
And then that interaction. If it was me and you walking around, I just would have been hanging out with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would not have been filming as much. So it was really cool that I was able to do that by myself. And that way I like talked I had that me and you hang out with like
The phone.
like
Kinda.
camera and getting to like talk, you know, and
Yeah.
give my inner thoughts to that and give that my attention. And I don't know. I don't. It would be very hard for me to have that same like dropped fail, like just like honest conversation with the camera. It would be very hard for me to have that with someone else there.
Right.
Because I'm very much so living in the present with this conversation. That's why I
Yeah.
love doing this. I'm like in this conversation with you, you know?
It would be easier if we had like a camera that you could just be like, all right, follow us around.
Yes! If anyone
and
wants
then-
to be a cameraman, come on! I tend to be a future thinker. I try to work on it, but I need to work harder in making a habit of thinking in the moment. So I feel like I'm definitely that. Like I very much so am like where are we going towards, you know, as well too.
I don't think about the future either.
You don't think about the future?
No, I feel like I'm future blind.
Oh, dang.
Like, to be 100% honest with
Yeah.
you, I'm very future blind. I nothing that I do in my life, I think about how it would react in
Yeah.
the future at all.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I got my first tattoo, I
Yeah.
was like freshly almost, I think I was like maybe turning 19,
I
and I was
yeah.
I did the full sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
just
I
like,
remember.
and I literally don't think about at all what the future holds.
Yeah. Interactive cameraman, right, Uncle? Yes, Uncle. But yeah, like I feel like that we all need. I need to personally. I can't say we all need to, but I personally need to learn how to be more observant and like I guess mindful of the situations that I find myself in a lot of times, and just think
Yeah.
more about them, allow them to mean more to me, because like I am very goal oriented, and so like say for instance we get to where the goal is. I've been working that whole time and just blindly going into it, so I don't think enough about that moment up into this.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I get to that moment, it's like, okay, cool, what's next?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I find that I do that a lot. I do that a ton, and I got to be better at doing that. I just know everything. But yes, the future scares me, so I try to push it away. I think about the past. I totally get that. I love living in the moment, but I don't process my emotions for that moment until later.
That's
so very much so,
basically
yes.
how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
same.
straight up.
Yes.
You
'Cause,
feel
like-
so deeply when you're in
Yeah.
those moments. Like it hits you, like
Yes.
you feel it. But like you don't think about the entire thing of it until way later sometimes. Like way later.
I love the fact that we've got a pulse on RM right now, because like it's like brain like his that makes us think about these things and like opens up the conversation for like this. I think it's very cool. I agree. You're both very much so live in the moment people. I don't know what I am. So like I think that you can live in the moment but not currently process it. And I think that's really what
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying
Yeah.
to say. That's how I am.
Yeah.
I live in that moment, but I don't process it because I'm thinking
Yeah.
like for me, I don't know what your reasoning is, but for me personally, for not like processing that direct moment is because I'm like thinking about like it's with other things in mind. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. Ending of this episode. I'm not sure how much we have left of it, but I thought that was a really cool thing that he just made me think of.
멤버들이 하나하나 참 생각이 깊네요. 생각이 깊고 부끄러워서 죽을 뻔했어요.
Almost died of embarrassment. Yeah.
나올까요?
That's how I felt that Q&A.
아름다운 광고 그대로 넣으면 되겠다.
I freaking love the music on this one as well too.
That was such a fun little video.
Yeah,
I loved it.
man, I am very excited to be showing you D-Day, man. So
Dang.
I know, we
It's
still
like I
got D-Day,
almost
dude.
forgot about
Yeah, I
it.
know. I'm so excited about it, man. All right, you want to grab one more thing out of this
Yeah,
box?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then we're going to be heading over to Twitch because I know that it's going to get pulled down if we try to do the entire reaction on here. But if anybody wants to come over to Twitch, even if you don't have an account, you don't have to have an account. You can just click on the link that if our mods are in the chat, if anybody could drop the link to our Twitch channel, we're going to be going over there. We're going to be watching straight up all of D-Day. I think there's a lyric video of it all.
Oh.
Uh-oh. There's another little dude.
There's the Joey.
This is the Joey.
That's
oh my
the Rue.
gosh.
There's the Joey.
May, look how cute this little dude is. The cutest. Oh.
The farther I dig, the more treasures I find.
I freaking love this little dude.
Oh, well,
Sorry for showing up late. Kaylin, you're totally fine. For real, thank you for being here at all. You're amazing. So Meg just dropped it in the chat. Twitch search terms genres live. Sometimes I feel like my mind functions on multiple levels. The here and now What has happened in the future, future possibilities, things that happened years ago.
Okay, there's a bunch
Where
of
the world is going.
So,
Man, yes, and it can definitely be overwhelming, like being like that or feeling like that as well. What are those ones? You want to try?
I have no idea.
We're going for these.
There's a bunch
things.
of these in there, and they look the same, so I guess they're the same.
So we're not really sure what these are, but you want to hold yours up like this and see if you'll find it. Yes, we don't know what these thingies are.
There's like usually there's like big words.
I grew up with "do as I say." It's just, oh god, I don't know what happened. All right, here we go. I grew up with "do as I say," not what I do. Been there, done that. Or I grew up with "do as I say, not as what I do." Or been there, done that. Or I made it. So like, as far as like that's what your parents and stuff would tell you. I totally agree with that though. I've been there. Hey guys, good night and see you later. Vera, have a blessed day. I definitely live day by day. I try not to worry about tomorrow because I can't stop it from coming. That's a good way to look at
Very
it too.
true. Very true.
Definitely
100%.
can. They're minties. Minties, I think.
Oh,
Well, cheers. Cheers
Minties.
to you, my friend. Minties.
it looks like this has like random movie facts or something on there.
There's our movie facts. I freaking love that. In my day. That makes more sense. Yes. And you know, I totally agree with that. I've been there as well, too.
James Bond. What is? Okay.
Are we going for it?
Yeah.
Cheers. This reminds me of something.
It's just like. Okay. Well, I feel like you two dress up really well.
Dude, I have jaws that will like literally. If you're stuck in a car, I could bite you out of the car, dude.
The jaws of life.
I'll literally bite your car door off and save your life.
By the way you were biting that, I believe it.
I'm telling you, dude.
This is like.
It's like minty caramel and chocolate.
You taste mint?
A little bit. It
I don't
might be placebo because you said minties. I don't know.
I don't taste mint.
I had so much fun here. Nate, I hope you have a blessed day tomorrow, for real.
It's awesome. But it's like hella sticking to my teeth.
You just gotta have the teeth, jaws of life. Jaws of steel. I should have just bit through that freaking. So there's a video that is not, by the way, there's a video that's not on the travel vlog. Because I couldn't get it to like look good on the travel vlog. But we tried a durian. And I cut open the durian in the hotel room and tried it. And anybody that doesn't know, durian are like the stinky fruit. They're like banned in a ton of countries. And I've been trying to find one for a while.
Straight up banned.
Straight
Because
banned.
it smells so bad.
So I got one. And we cut it open in my hotel room. Meg and Roman Lizzie wouldn't let me cut it open in their hotel room. I don't know why. Yeah. So I tried it. It was like, I think I might have gotten a bad one. So I'm going to try another one eventually, but only if somebody tells me it's a fresh one. Okay. But the one that I had tasted like pudding that had like fermented.
Pudding.
That had just like spoiled pudding is what I would say it tasted like.
It makes me wonder if so like
it's like carnival taffy. Ah, man, yes.
A good one probably smells horrible, and a bad one might smell good.
Yeah.
If it's the I don't know.
I don't either. I am definitely open to eating another one. So if anyone ever has a durian and is like, John, you want to try this? I'm gonna be like, yes, let's do it. Only if it's a fresh one. If you can promise me it's a fresh one, or if you just tell me it's fresh, I'll try it out. You know what? Just bring me a durian. Any kind of durian. I don't care. Tell me it's fresh and I'll try it again. But, yes. So, guys, we're heading over to Twitch. We're going to watch all of D-Day. I am freaking stoked. If you guys want to follow us over there, it's twitch.tv/JohnReevesLive. And, again, you don't have to have a actual account or anything like that on there. If you want to, you can create an account and then start chatting. It's not followers-only chat. It's not subs-only chat. None of that stuff. We're just freaking going for it. So, I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all over there, hopefully.
Yeah, let's
D-Day
bring the party.
Dude, I freaking love it. All right, guys, we will catch y'all over on Twitch. I love y'all to death. And does the box have Tim Tams?
Yes, it does.
It's got one.
I saw
We're
that
gonna
in
eat
there.
it over there. We're gonna eat it on
The old
Twitch.
Tim Tam.
We're gonna start it off with us